I always forget to bring an extra person, or I just have to go get water when I don't have another body with me. But here's what it's like when you got to go fill her up. You got to get your well back to where you need it, you know, because you don't get city water lines where you live. You live on a property, a ranch property, that butts up against a mountain in Arizona. So I'm out here at the Apache Junction, little water depot. This gentleman here is just filling up. He's finishing up, I should say. And then I'll be pulling into his spot next. I didn't bring the extra tub. I just got the one tub right there. 250 gallons. I fill that up because I just made a run. I had both tubs earlier. So based on where it finished up with the last two that I dumped in the well, that should be close to full. So I feel like if I got 2 tubs, 500 gallons, that'd be too much. And then I'd have to leave one sitting there, which is fine, I guess. But if I can keep this going the entire time, I'll show you why I'm not getting to, because I'm not as apt to backing into the spot. All right, here we go. I'll take you with me on the pull up. Arizona water, here you go. There's the big hose that's in that tube there. I mean, the goal is to get as close as possible without hitting it, obviously. I always take it as close as I can. But since I'm only getting one, now this sign is key. This sign, if you'll watch, I line up the back right as soon as it gets past, boom. All right. So now I know I'm in range of the hose, because I have 2 buckets. Like if I brought both buckets with me, which I didn't do, I'd have one back here. I normally have a trailer and then another bucket here and this bucket here, but I only got the one. So here's the fun part, right? Make sure she's lined up in the middle. Hello! There's your 250 gallon tub of water without water. You take the big hose here. Place it inside your tub. I mean, you want to talk about old school here, baby. Look at this. Do they even use quarter slot things anymore? Maybe a gumball machine or 2. What am I doing? I'm getting water. So this big tub right here, empty. Yeah, we put the quarters inside of as I try to, how in the fuck? Sorry, pardon my language. Takes 4 to fill, right? Ready? There it goes. This big apparatus in here, I don't know, I can't see inside it, but here it comes. And there it goes. It takes 4 quarters, excuse me, 4 quarters to fill up. 4 quarters to fill up 1 tub. I'm taking the water to my ranch that I live on. I mean, I don't own the ranch, I rent. But we have a well because we don't have city water lines. So if we want water, we gotta come get it. Way out here. There are delivery services that'll bring it to you. There's like I think they're called like Mountain West or West of the Mountain Water Service. I don't know. They'll bring huge trucks full of water and they'll just fill it up for you. That costs $60-something now. Like post-COVID, everybody's prices went way up and theirs went like super up. No, I don't farm. I just live like there's a bunch of horse properties here in Apache Junction, so that's where I'm at. I'm up against the mountain there. The superstitions that come around here. Can't see. I'll show you. Here you go. So there she blows, the big beautiful superstitions. And if you go around and around, way out there's Canyon Lake, and we're over in that general vicinity up against the mountains there, across from like federal land, which hopefully they'll never sell. There's a lot of horse trails in there, a lot of horse owners out here, a lot of horse owners. I've been here getting water before, and a gentleman pulled up one time just to get one tub, and I thought, no one just gets one tub. Like, I know I'm getting one tub today, but my well's almost full, and I didn't want to haul two, and because I don't need it. But once I was filling up, this guy comes over, we just start chatting it up. He's just getting one. He's like, yeah, I stop by, I get one tub every day. I said, what for? He's like, I gotta go feed my cows. He's got some like beef cows that he rents a spot of some land over in Gilbert to keep his cows, raise his cows, that he'll then sell at auction or whatever. And this is how they get their water. They come over here, they fill it up, and then they go get it for the horse, or they take it to their cattle. So if you're ever driving through like Queen Creek, I'm in Arizona. I mean, I'm sure you might see these at other states as well. Wherever there's like cows grazing, cattle, beef cattle grazing maybe. This area is all over, like down Florence, Queen Creek. We don't have all the cattle up here, but we got tons of horse property. A lot of people have horses out here. They'll leave these big tubs. They'll have like a shelf. I guess I call it a shelf, but it's like a stand. And they'll plop two of these tubs on there. And that's how the cows will come over and quench their thirst, is through these gigantic, what would be water bottles for the whole cows, I guess. See, like, and they come in all shapes and sizes. Like this gentleman who just pulled up, mine's 250. This tub right here is just 250. I'm guessing his right there is probably 500 to 750 gallons. That's just one tub. If I want 500, I bring both. So I got this one and another one. Oh, my roommate and I have two. This is all their apparatus. I just like to make sure like I keep the well full, especially since my boys were here for the last few days, and they're like ducklings, so they eat a lot and they crap a lot. Great thing about living out here in the ranch land though, up against the mountain, is yes, it would be closed. It closes at 10 p.m. Yeah, if you saw the sign. Yeah, you're in the UK. Shout out to you, man. It's open 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. Just a little sketchy out here at night. There used to be a sign, no joke. There was a sign like here, like almost like a wanted poster, to watch out for the machete-wielding lady. And that was like around when I first moved out this way. I've been out here almost like 4 years now, I think. And there's just some random folks. There's always some random folks about. I've been filling up water and approached by just any old folks. One guy told me his girlfriend had just thrown him out on the streets and he had nothing, and he's just trying to get something to eat or whatever. I was like, okay, here, just go. I mean, I'm trying to just get water with my boys, which they enjoy, because in the summertime sometimes we'll come out here. I'm like, hey, just put your bathing suits on, and then because this thing, when you hit the fourth quarter, the last quarter, it'll have some overflow, so if you pull the hose out, it's still gonna keep flying if you don't hit the off valve, which is this. Isn't that great? Nice labeling, off. So what I would do is I'd rip the hose out, and then I'd just hose them down, because it's like, you know, out here in the summer it's about 150 degrees, you know, in the day. Well, 110 to 115 depending on the day. Yeah. It's lagging? Yeah, I know, I'm sorry. The signal over here isn't the best, I will tell you that. So if it's some lag, I apologize. That's the best I can get down here. Which is also unnerving when sometimes you have machete-wielding human beings wandering around, threatening folks for no good reason. But they took care of her. She's no longer a problem. For the most part, nobody bothers anybody around here. There's a lot of retirees, a lot of mobile home parks, a lot of like 55 and up communities. People just walking their dogs for the most part. In fact, I've never heard this before, but I just stopped waiting to get my turn, and the folks who live next door here are they're European of some sort. Speaking a language I ain't never heard. You either hear English or Spanish around here for the most part. And that was definitely not either one of those. It's like hearkening back to my days in Parma, Ohio, where I lived for a little bit. There you go, she's almost full. So what I'm gonna have to do is hit this button, the emergency stop button, so it doesn't overflow. Not that it's a horrible problem, because it'll just run out the back of the truck, but here we go. See if we can time it perfectly. 3, 2, stop, stop, stop. Nope, I didn't get it soon enough, so there you go. Now I'm getting wet. All right, there she goes. 250 gallons of water. That's how you do it out here in the horselands. Oh, half Chilean. I worked with a guy who's, I believe, no, maybe he was Peruvian. All right, well, that's all she wrote. I gotta go because I gotta drive now. So thanks for watching. Shout out UK, man. If it's bedtime, that's late for y'all. You gotta go to bed, which I gotta go to do soon as well because I work overnights. So have a wonderful day. We'll try to get a better signal next time. Peace.